Hey guys, what up? It's your boy Con TDK, Mr. So Real, and in today's video we're going to be doing another Destiny video. And in this Destiny video, this is going to be episode number 2 of the Good Game Guardian series. And in this series, I hope to improve my Crucible game, the PvP game, and hope that these videos can in some way help you to improve your Crucible game. Now in the last video, I kind of just let one of the games kind of play out and then I called comments over the top of it. But this video, I decided to do it a little bit differently. Now you guys tell me if you like this format better or you like the other one better. And just leave a comment in the comment section, let me know. But in this format, what we are going to do is I'm going to take a look at some plays or certain situations. And then we're going to stop, break it down, and see what options are available. Hopefully this type of format will help you to be able to make those snap decisions on the fly so that you can live to, win your engagements or get out of a really sticky situation. I'm going to show you guys what I did right to win my engagements or what I did to kind of just make sure that I was on top in some kind of way or at least got the trade. And then I'm going to show you where I dropped the ball. So first, why don't we get started and get ready to talk about this episode number 2 of Good Games Guardians. Alright guys, so let's get started. Here we got the Impossible Machines, one of the greatest exotic armors you can wear for your Storm Caller Warlock. I'm running a Storm Caller Warlock with the No Land Beyond and a Shotty. So the thing that I want you to know about the Stormcaller is that his super is amazing and has a lot of different utility. Hopefully I can show you some of the stuff that I'm doing to get some kills, stay alive, and basically put a hurt on the other team. So remember that if you have the exotic gauntlets for the Stormcaller, you get the I think it's called Landfall with the Impossible Machines, and it basically turns into a mini Titan smash. So if you jump up and you trigger it, basically you kill anything in the area. So just keep that in mind. That little bit of information will come in handy for these clips. So let's see what's going on and try to get B. Now we're going for B, we jump in, and first thing we do is get shot up. Now the only thing that I can think of doing is trying to escape. Throw a nice nade, jump out of there, and then from here my health is really low, as you can see. Checking my corners, and I'm going to try to see if I can flank that guy that tried to get me before. Now if we look at the mini-map, there are at least two enemies that are up and to the right. This is a problem. So I jump out and I see 3 guys. So I try to go for the guy who's looking at me, but I get taken down. There's just too many. Lesson learned, check your mini-map. Alright, now B is gone and we really need to get B at this point. So I'm trying to get back into the fight. I see this guy here and we stop. Now one guy just died in front of you in a straight line. Why would you run into the same position where the enemy is already firing to go in and get shot? I see this situation so many times, and I basically just trying to bring attention to this. If you see somebody in front of you get shot and killed, don't be that guy that runs in and gets killed with him. He doesn't need a buddy, and his mama ain't gonna hold his hand, so you might as well just give that up and don't do that. Go around for a flank like this, and then that way somebody else is trying to draw that fire and you can move up. Now I see this. I just heard the last word. Now if I heard the last word, I know that I'm not going to try to challenge him head on unless I got the Shotty. So I move up, I see him, he pops his Nova. Now in most situations you're pretty much dead, but if we stop in this instance and take a look at what do we have on screen. We've got at least 2 to 3 people in our area on the radar. There's a guy up to the right, there's a guy of course directly in front of us, and he's counted as that circle and the one in front of us. He's got his super. Basically, he's going to nuke us and kill us. But the only thing that we can do at this point is use our super. We have the full super. And again, going back to what I said in the beginning, we have landfall. So if by some kind of miracle you find yourself in this exact situation, you can probably try to do something like this. So we jump over him, we get the kill from landfall, we see that there's somebody on the map. We do the blink to get past this guy, and one of my teammates kills him. I get the 50. I would have liked to get the kill, but we stay in this area trying to clean up and make sure that the teammates can move up and we can try to put some pressure finally on B. There's somebody in that lane, throw a grenade and get back. There's some special. We go and try to pick up the special for the Shotty, and then we make our way over to B. We see another guy. There's that same guy that I just killed with the last word. Now there's a few things that we can try to do here. We can try to go around the tube and get the flank on the right, or we can try to poke out and get the cheeky snipe on the left. And they're both really kind of sticky situations because my health isn't that good. I don't have any grenades or anything. There's no backup. So I'm kind of in a really sticky situation. So me being me, I try to go for the cheeky snipe and I missed it. Dude is still over there. I jump over, YOLO that with the Shotty. Now I'm getting shot and we have a huge problem. Now let's take a look at the minimap. The minimap is going crazy. We got heavy presence on the left. We've got a little bit of something going on the right. Heavy is going to be up in 15 seconds. It's a bad situation. And I'm already kind of hurt. I got nowhere to go. So there are a couple things that I can do right now. One is try to run back and see how that works out for me. Two, I could go to the right and down the stairs near where the special is, maybe try to get around and go to safety, or I could try to go back out to the left and challenge, which would be basically suicide, or try to go straight down the tube and definitely see about some suicide tendencies. But what I end up doing is going back into where my teammates are, hoping that they'll give me some cover fire. I try to slide in there, but obviously it doesn't work out. So lesson learned, you may want to just try to go down the stairs. It may be safer. Alright, now we're respawned back in. Heavy still isn't up yet. We got lucky, so let's try to make it over to the other heavy. We make it just in time. Those guys pull it. Whoopity dee. Now we have a very common situation right here. Now there's a guy in front of me and I could shoot my rocket at this guy and try to kill him. But there is a teammate in front of me and obviously he has heavy as well. So more than likely he's going to go for the kill also. What would be the smart thing to do? Should I shoot my rocket with that guy and then we waste 2 rockets on a dude? Or should I just let that guy shoot, see what happens, and then fire mine at the last second? Now that guy who's the teammate on my team, he could also use his super, which would be even more of a waste. Or the enemy could use his super and kill both of us. It's kind of a 50-50 gamble, but in this situation, personally, I would recommend that you let the person in front of you take the shot. If he dies, you clean up. In this situation, he didn't die, so I get to keep my rocket and everything's gravy. Now we have a situation where there are 2 guys here and I'm in the air. It's a pretty safe bet to assume that since they're just spawning in, they don't have any heavy or anything like that. And they may have a super, but I'm pretty sure they don't have a heavy. Now the one guy who's kind of more up the hill, he has no idea that I'm even there more than likely because he's full stride. Now the other guy who's standing on C, he may know that I'm there, but what I would try to do in this situation is aim for the middle and see if we can get a 2 for 1. The reason I'm going to try and go for that, I only have 2 rockets, so if I can get at least one of them, then I'd still get 1 kill and hopefully I'd use the second rocket to clean up. If I get lucky, then I can get a double kill off of 1 rocket and save a rocket. So we get 1 guy and now we're in this situation. The guy who was in front, he is aware of me. The other guy is gone. I got a rocket, but I'm pretty close. If I'm this close, more than likely I'm not going to make it. And then the other thing to consider is if we look at the mini map, there is someone very close to the upper left. So in this situation, I don't have a super. If I go for a grenade, I'm going to die. This guy could kill me with his super. The only thing really that I can do is shoot my rocket and pray for the best, hope that I make it out alive. Nope, didn't make it, but it was worth a try. Alright, so now I'm pretty much sick of trying to go for B and getting rocked because I don't really see too much assistance from my teammates, or I'm too fast and going ahead. So let's try switching it up and going for C. Now, as we come around this corner, there are two guys. I take a shot and I've got some decisions to make. Now, I do have my super. I could rush at them and try to go for my super, but the problem is they'll probably kill me before I can get out there if I'm not careful. So the thing that I really think would be better in this situation is to run away. Now, running away may seem like, yeah, you seem like a bitch move, but if you can lure them around that corner, because remember, you've lost sight, they probably won't suspect what could come. So try to lure people into traps and you'll probably go better with your engagement. Jump up, throw the nade just to let them know to stay back. I hear the blink. So here I have my Shotty ready just in case somebody slides around the corner, but I'm going in. I jump up, get my landfall, another guy runs away, zap him. Now in this situation I've got low health, but there's somebody behind me. And I've got some decisions that I need to make. Now, I could either run away, all right? And at this point, I've still got quite a bit of super bar that I could run away and probably go find somebody else, or even double back around, or again, lure him in and then take him out. I could run away. I could either go left or I could go right, or I could just say, screw it, turn around and try to zap him. Now, the problem with that is I really don't know where he is, right? I don't know if he's around that corner where I was, if he's directly behind me. I don't know anything about this guy. He could have a super, he could be a Titan, he could smash me. It could be anything. So, which in this situation would you do? I'll give you a second to kind of think about it. What would you do in this situation? You're very low health. You could either run left, run right, or turn around, YOLO that, and try to, take a gamble and see what you get. So me being me, a complete idiot, I decide to turn around and try to face this guy. Now this wasn't the best idea, and if I had jumped and maybe blinked, got behind him and shocked him, I might have won that engagement. Now remember how at the beginning of this video I was talking about lesson learned and checking the minimap? We got two guys here, they're covering this way, and I'm gonna go for a different angle. There's no point in dog piling up on the same angle so that we can get super nuked and all die. So I'm going through this over on this side to look at the angle, and if I look at my minimap, I have one light bar that says there's an enemy up front. Now, the unfortunate thing about the minimap is it doesn't necessarily, if they're in the same vicinity, tell you exactly how many are over there. Now, we go over here, I get a pick, I'm thinking, all right, I'm cool, and here I am getting shot. Now, in this situation, there's two guys shooting at me, and I've pushed up way too far, banking on that minimap. And even if we look at the minimap, it still only shows me one solid red bar. And that doesn't tell me that there are two people there. There's just one. So I'm in a bad situation. So to make the most out of this bad situation, the only thing that I can do since I have a sniper in my hands is to go for the shot on one. All right, so I got one. Lesson learned. Minimap is a lie. So can you believe it? We still don't have B after all this time. We got A and C, but we don't have B. I can't believe it. Now here, this guy was easy pickings. He's distracted. And now we're here, we throw a little grenade, and I see two people. Now I'm going to try to go over and deal with these two dudes. I got my Shotty in my hand. This one guy who's jumping up, he's weak. So if we can get over there, we might be able to kill the guy who's weak and then shotgun the dude that's distracted, if all works well. That guy jumps over us. We can kill one and the other guy is gone. Now we have a problem where there's someone from across the lane shooting at us and we're a little bit hurt. The smart thing to do, go into cover. There's tons of cover right here on the left hand side. Use cover, peek out, bing, take them out. And I don't have a grenade to throw. I tried to, but it's all good. Now this guy's shooting at my teammate. I go for the snipe and I miss it. He shoots at me. In comes a grenade. We gotta go. You gotta be able to think on your feet in this game, and you have to be able to move fast. Luckily, that wasn't one of those grenades that can take away my skills. I rush up, shotgun the guy. My teammate shoots the other guy in the ass with the arrow. Nice. Alright, so here we go. This is probably the last clip. There's a guy shooting at my teammate. I run over, and we see a guy here. Now, I could run up on him and dump on him with the Shotty, but the game is almost over. I got a full super. Why not use it? Jump up, hit him with that landfall. I'm telling you, that landfall is so good. We run in, go look for some more dudes, and we have a similar situation with somebody trying to shoot a Nova at us. This is probably that same guy from the beginning, and I'm sure he hates my guts by now. So here, we can't jump up and use landfall. We've already used it. We're kind of in a sticky situation. Now, depending on how you have your Stormcaller decked out, you can do something that the Stormcaller does where he blinks to evade the enemy. Now, if you can time this just right, you can probably do some cool shit like this.
You're in the lead.
Mr. Nova, I'm behind you. Zappity zap zap. You die. And I win. There's a guy here. We zap him. And we win, you know, that engagement. So we got 2. We didn't get nuked. And, you know, we basically made it. Alright, there's a guy here. We jump up over him. Dump on him. And we win the game. Nailing the coffin. Now, jumping up over people who are just looking straight down the line of sight is always a good practice to do. You never want to be predictable and just rush at people. So remember to keep that in mind. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This is a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of fun to play. And I hope that there were some things that you took away from the video and that you enjoyed. If you like this format and you like this video, please remember to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out and it helps me know that you are interested in this kind of content. So until the next video, I am Khan, TDK Mr. So Real. I will catch you guys later. I'm gone.